discussing the monitoring framework, which is one of the three parts of personal governance. So personal governance, first part, establish a strategy. Now in that strategy, you're going to outline how frequently you're going to be monitoring against your objectives. And to achieve your objective, you're going to need to have strategic initiatives or projects that build towards an ultimate goal. Now, each of these objectives is going to have a clear KPI. For myself, one of my objectives is to achieve 78 kilograms. Now, underneath that, I have strategic initiatives or projects that are going to help me achieve the weight loss. For instance, the first one I have is run 40 kilometers a week. The second one is maintain adherence of my diet plan. The third one is going to be going to the gym at a regular cadence. And the fourth one is not drinking 4 days a week. Now, to actually track against this strategy, it's all well and good to have that written down. But if you don't track or monitor, how are you going to determine what you're actually doing? How are you going to look and analyze the outcomes at the end of the month? How are you going to go to somebody and say, this is what I've been doing, it's not working, or it is working? I need to continue on the path. So to do that, you have to monitor. Now, I've created this monitoring framework. Again, this is taken straight from the corporate world, and this is how CEOs receive dashboards. So first step, you have to define the data points. So this is going to be set out in your strategy. For each of my strategic initiatives, there's very, very clear indicators if I actually achieved what I said I was going to do or not. So I have kilometers run for my 40Ks. I have my ultimate KPI, which is my weight, my body weight. I have percentage of my diet that's adhered to. It's a simple yes, no every day. So you have to define what the data points are. Secondly, you got to actually figure out how you're going to record these. Now, personally, I just set up a Google Sheets. There's 3 tabs. One tab is dedicated to daily actions. On the left-hand column, I just have the days. And then I have at the top, for the other columns, I have the data points that I'm going to be tracking. So for example, today, what did I run? I ran 7 kilometers. I went to the gym. Yes. Did I adhere to my diet? Yes. And did I drink? No. That's simple. Daily inputs. Third, you have to collate this into a monthly total. So you're taking that daily work that you've put in and you set up a new tab and you calculate on a monthly basis, what did you actually do? What are the averages for the month? And how do these track against the targets you set up? This gives you an overall analysis. You can compare month to month, see which months have been working well, and you can see the trends to see if you're actually on track or if you've been drifting and slacking. Fourth, you have the dashboard. Now, this is the really pretty information that you get to present to your accountability partner at the end of the month or at the end of the quarter. This takes that monthly collation and it puts it into a year-to-date format where you have very simple on track, at risk, or off-track indicators, which somebody who doesn't even know what you're up to is able to look at this at a glance and understand exactly where you're tracking. This dashboard is of key importance because your accountability partner is not going to be in the day-to-day. They need to have a high-level view of what you're up to so you can talk to the points and then you can expand on that with the underlying data that you are now familiar with. So this is the simple 5-part monitoring framework to ensure that you're actually achieving towards your strategy. Because if you don't monitor, you can't manage. And that's why this is of utmost importance. Now, if you find this interesting or if you want to have a deeper look at it, I've created a free learning resource, and that's available in the description. I'm currently just trying this out myself. I've taken it from the corporate world, and I don't know if it works at the individual level yet, to be honest with you. But I feel that having this structure in place, it has been keeping me more accountable. Because at the end of the week, I can look and see exactly what I did. Am I off, on track, or at risk? And it's really helpful. So if you find this interesting, take a look if you want.